What is up, everybody, and welcome back. This time, as promised, we're going to start off by taking on a boss. Ooh. Did you like that reveal? It's pretty stupid, wasn't it? Anyways, this is the Guardian Ape. If you really pressed me on it, I'd probably tell you this is my favorite boss. Although it's hard to say for sure. Definitely more difficult than the ones we've faced so far. Mostly just because this is a boss that tends to keep the pressure on. And until you get the patterns down, can be very unpredictable. You see just lots of long combos. And like you think you would be safe to attack there, but you're really not. That's a grab. Also this... Oh, I interrupted it. Nice. It's okay, I'm sure we'll get a chance to see the famous poop throwing attack. Oh yeah, I'm not joking. Also, you might notice the Guardian Ape has a sword sticking out of his neck, which is pretty metal, in all honesty. That's a grab. Now, once you get to about the halfway point in health, there's going to be a new grab attack that is a lot harder to dodge and a lot more dangerous. I'll point it out when it happens. And hopefully not get actually grabbed by it. But you never know. Oh, here we go. Yes. I'm gonna be honest though, like, isn't that basically the most alpha thing ever? You're literally chucking your own feces at your enemies. That's the second grab. So your best bet is to, as soon as you see that wind up coming, you gotta just run and then sprint, rather jump away at the last second. Otherwise you're in for a world of hurt. It would probably do at least 75% of my bar right now. But, that said, pretty smooth so far, right? Now, it is possible to actually run and jump away from that. It doesn't seem 100% reliable though, so if I'm trying to be safe, I'll usually just deflect it. And there you go. Guardian Ape. You get a pretty gruesome / awesome execution here. Oof. Pretty epic. Alright, not too bad. Let's go ahead and go through here then. That's weird. Why is the... somewhere else I'm supposed to go? What? I totally didn't see that coming. So here's what you need to know about Stage 2. As long as you avoid that, just run away from it, Stage 2 is infinitely easier than Stage 1. All these attacks have big wind-ups on them, and give you ample opportunity to counter in between, like so. Like anytime that overhead attack comes, overhead attack maybe, if you get the deflect right, you get some good opportunity to attack. Right here. Boom. And then free counters. And again. Just as soon as you see that, run away. Get a little bit extra damage with the shuriken, not really much. And I think actually, the firecrackers work on this guy as well, because he is an animal. Funnily enough, I've not tried it myself. Maybe we could try that real quick. Just trying to look for a good opening here. Alright, let's see. Once more. That didn't seem to work, did it? Let's try once more. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to work. Maybe it doesn't work on stage 2. Well, anyways, now we know. Ooh, don't want to let that build up, though. That will essentially auto-kill you. Not completely, but does about 90% of your HP, so... It's kind of a weird mechanic, honestly. Should be about it, though. Mm-hmm. That was pleasant. Big body, tiny head. Cool. You okay there, buddy? Alright. So the slender finger is something we're going to be using in a moment here. 3 skill points, okay. Let's do flowing water. Reduces the amount of posture, damage to posture when attacked by an enemy with a sword. That'll be pretty useful. Now, that's one of our required items for completing the game there. Alright, there's no way to actually get out of this arena, so we gotta just warp back to here. Oh, actually, though, take that back. We have to go to the temple because I want to turn in that prosthetic tool. Alright. Finger whistle, that's what I want. What can we upgrade now? I think the one that I want is down here, so let's go with, yeah. We'll just start upgrading these little by little. Oh yeah, let's check if this guy has anything. This was the dude that we saved in the castle a while back. He does have something useful. See, that was the guy that had the gourd seed that I needed to buy, like, several episodes ago. Ah, it all makes sense now. Anyways. In that case, let's go here. Divine air, and they're just talking to himself. Perfect. And back to here. Alright, so what the finger whistle does is it will basically enrage beasts, is what the description says. And in practice, what that means is that it will make all enemies that are animals go crazy and start just attacking the nearest entity, including each other. So pretty useful. Before we use that, though, let's go down here and explore this a little bit. There's some items to be had. there a dude over here too? Yeah. I'm sure I'll end up fighting one of these at some point, but I don't like fighting them, so we're just going to go for the backstab for now. So poison is kind of like Dark Souls 1 poison, in that it's not really all that dangerous, so you don't really have to be too careful in here. And in fact, you'll see that your resistance bar is pretty high. You don't even have to worry that much about getting poisoned just by running through this. Oh, and by the way... Got him! It was a good time. I sent this screenshot to somebody and said, wow, I just found the coolest area in Sekiro. And was not at all expecting that, so it was good. Alright, so that guy's facing me. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to have to fight him. Or... Ah. Take this opportunity to go ahead and grab this. Monkeys with guns. That's a dangerous thought. Well, anyways, that's the smoothest way to deal with that, I guess. Alright. Now we got another path over here. It's technically doable with what I have now, but you're really supposed to wait until later to go down it, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we'll wait on that one. Come back and do it later. Do you have anything of use to me? Not really. Yeah. I think that's it. Yes, maybe. Can I get back up from here? No. Okay, we'll just warp back. Actually, let's go from the other side because there were some items that I missed. Okay, so up. Now there's a particular spot that I'm looking for that we saw last time. There we go. Alright, just watch the fireworks. Sometimes you gotta use it a couple times. How are we doing? Last two? At least we got some monkey booze out of it, though. Cool, good to go. Alright, I guess then it would be time to take one of our other paths, I guess. Huh? Yes, maybe? You know what? Let's go check out that one area that was a dead end that I didn't go down before. Which is here. Whoops. Okay. Not quite how I meant to do that. Watch out for these dudes. For that reason. Sort of like the shotgun guys, except instead of a shotgun, it's a giant cannon. Stab. Staboo. Whatever. Anyways, as you can see, fighting these basic enemies has gotten significantly easier ever since I got the Breath of Life or whatever. Hi.
だから寄せつったんだけどな。まったくしつこくって嫌になるぜ。めんどくせえ。おめえはヨタカの衆か？いいよ。まあそうだろうな。風情がちげえ。だがどうやら同業だ。俺は黒笠のムジナ。おめえは？
Cool name.
愛想のないこった。しつこい追っ手に仏頂面の忍び。アシナの連中も外で騒いでな。まったくいい日だね。
Whoa.
お主。
Never done that before.
まあそんなところだ。ところでよ、ちっと銭が入りようなんだが、品はあれど裁くあてがねえ。おめえみてえなやつを待ってたところだぜ。
Alright. So he has a couple things that are pretty good. One of them being this. And the other being this. I think we'll go ahead and buy both. The umbrella is actually a prosthetic tool. And the mid-air death blow or anti-air death blow is not something I really used a whole lot. However, essentially what it does is if there's an enemy that's airborne, you are able to do your death blow on them regardless of their health or posture. So it's pretty strong if you can get it to connect. Hello. Goodbye. Not the Beatles song, I was just saying it. Anyways. worked, I guess. I think there's a dude up here, right? Maybe not. Okay, well, we're not going that way. If you look carefully, though, this is the area that we came from in, like, the first episode. We fought the chained ogre and then the, just basic samurai boss. Went down the side of the mountain towards the snake. So, just for a little bit of perspective, I guess. Alright, let's go check out a couple more areas here. I guess we could go down to the dungeon, couldn't we? Alright, we'll do that. Oh! A little fake out there. Whoops. Good thing this guy really came in and helped his buddy. Alright, so the dungeon should be in this way direction. Yeah, I might actually have to warp to it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so from here, we're going to look out over... That's the way we just were. So we need to go to this side. Okay, that's those dudes. Here we go. So that's the reservoir. It's going to be in that general area. But instead of going down here, the reservoir, we're going to go around this way. Yeah, this way. Which means I could have just warped to this, but I mean, that would have been the smart and efficient way to do it, so eh. Oh, that's where you get the gatehouse key. Aha. That was the gate in the reservoir that we weren't able to open. This guy's got a little bit of armor on him, so he tends to be dangerous to fight from the front. Hence the little whistle attack there. Right? I think this dude has something that I want too. Rare bead, yeah. Okay. I'll keep it in mind, probably come back for it. I could just use my coin purses, but I'm going to get that amount of money pretty quickly anyway. Alright, so into this charming and not at all terrifying place. Don't really want to get grabbed by those guys. Wrong. There. That's what I meant to do. Ouch. Oh look, he stood back up. Let's fix that. Hi.
あなたはこのような場所に 何用ですか？ああ、もしや忍びのお方でしょうか？そうだ。やはりそうですか。あの任を請け負っていただける。
Place is so gross. Look at this.
私は道中落ち水の施術の支度を任されております。早速ですが、忍びのお方、師匠から預かった文をお渡ししましょう。司祭はこちらに。
Alright, so he gives us a little quest. Optional quest. Scary, horrifying quest, I guess you could say. Looking at this place. Okay. Just giant crickets, nothing to see here. Probably can't see a thing right now with the YouTube compression that makes everything really dark. Apologies for that. But it is very dark, just in general anyway. Again, very observant, these dudes. Giant fish over here. Oh no, you think you can just attack me and then leave? Okay, whatever. I guess that's exactly what he can do. Whoops. I didn't quite get the sneak attack there, obviously. Oh well. Wow, now this is very Dark Souls-esque, isn't it? Okay, though, we're about to make it to a much more pleasant area. Oh, wait. Over what? That's good. I thought we were going to have to stop right there because the voice that just randomly appeared from that wall said no. We have another memory now, don't we? We got a couple minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and just run to the next Sculptor's Idol. Yes, I've decided to continue. Thank you. Talk to that guy later. And look at that. This is pretty pleasant, isn't it? The enemies here, though, not so much. Now, what's kind of funny is the first time you come down here, I mean, all you've seen are the monks, right? You don't know that they're hostile or anything. So the fact that you can come up and just basically murder them is kind of funny. However, they are horrible and evil and everything, so as soon as they spot you, they will come try and kill you. Oh, hello. I'm actually not really used to fighting the staff ones. I normally just backstab those ones, funnily enough. I keep trying to counter that, but I'm obviously doing it too fast and just dodging out of the way instead. Oh well. Thank you. I think there's another gourd seed coming up. It's funny that I went from having like no heals to all of a sudden having tons of heals. Just depending on how quickly you run through the game and do certain areas, that's how it can work out. Yeah, I don't really want to fight all of them at the same time. But I don't really have too much time left in the episode, so let's just run, grab some stuff. There's some more items over here. They can't jump through the trees or anything, so I mean you can make it out pretty easily if you do get spotted, but... Ow. Throw stuff at me? No. Well, it was going to happen at some point, I guess. Here's what happens when you die. Remember how it's called Shadows Die Twice, and there was this whole thing about the divine blood being able to resurrect the dead? Well, that's one of the central mechanics of the game. Hey, you know what? It's out of the way now, so I don't have to worry about it any longer. Kind of a dumb way to take death number 1, but hey, whatever. Now you'll see that little circle above my health bar that's filling up. As you kill enemies, and then also just over time, it'll start to refill. And once it gets filled up again, you can resurrect again. So actually, if you run through and kill a bunch of enemies, you can potentially resurrect multiple times in a single run. Now, if you do actually die again before it restarts or recharges, you will be sent back to the last Sculptor's Idol. Well, anyways, I guess that's not the worst way to take death number 1, right? We got this far in first. I have yet to complete a deathless run of the game, so... maybe someday. Alright, and before you sneak up there and try to backstab one of those guys, you would do well to actually take a peek behind here. Alright, I gotta hurry to the next idol, so we'll just run past this, but I will grab the gourd seed. By the way, there are 10 of them. Or rather, there are 10 heals that you can get total. Alright, should be a dude over here. And we'll come back to this area next time, so that I can take out the enemies, but for now I'm just going to sprint through. The next Sculptor's Idol is right around the corner. Oh, that's an item. Hi. We'll worry about you later. Ta-da! Alright, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Had some important things happen. Took my first death. Killed the boss. Did some stuff. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Be back next time. We'll be taking on a mini-boss that's one of my favorite mini-bosses in the game, so look forward to that. Till then.